match between Sharks and Spain about to kick off any moment now. My name is Michael Kwambo. As William Juguna signs off, I will, in a few moments, welcome my esteemed colleague, Mr. Hilary Teller, who will be with us for the rest of the afternoon. Hilary, karibu.
Thank you very much, Michael. A very good afternoon to all watching from across the globe. Indeed, it has been a very exciting day two of rugby action. A bit disappointed for the Kenya local fans, having both the Kenyan teams that had qualified for the main cup quarterfinal getting knocked out and dropping into the plate, incidentally facing off against each other. And moments ago we saw the other Kenyan team, Morans, just literally losing out on a very spirited and a very imperious German team. But we still have a lot of activity. We still have a lot of games moving on through. The Spanish Armada taking on the Sharks from South Africa in a little while. Match referee there is Victor Dwar, I believe so, Mike Kwambo.
Yes, he is. I can confirm that it is Victor Dwar. Also back from a one-month training stint at the Matties Referees Academy in Stellenbosch, South Africa.
Alan, they had a stint in the Junior World Rugby Trophy as well. A rising and well upcoming referee. Always good to see local talent being recognized across the globe. Benefit of the penalty being awarded to the Spaniards there. The Sharks just very unlucky. Could have actually felt that they're put in a very tight pool. They have displayed some very, very great rugby, but find themselves having to battle it out for scraps in the bowl event.
True indeed. Lady Luck did not smile on them yesterday. Maybe today will be a better day. It's been tentative early on. Anyway, we've only played about 50 seconds. And this is Jacobo Martin just looking to take it into contact. He is supported by Javier de Yuan there. It's a good ruck and it's cleaned up once again by Spain. Just working the ball slowly. And the Spaniards, Hillary, touchdown. Opening try of the game. The try scored by Inaki Villanova. And one interesting observation on the Spanish bench or in the Spanish lineup is the inclusion of two reserve players from Kenya. They both play for Kenya Harlequins. Arthur Ochieng, who will be donning jersey number 10, and William Mawira. We shall see them later during the match.
Great conversion attempt there. Spain increasing their tally 7-0. Very interesting that Arthur Cheng and William Mawira have been enlisted to play for the Spanish team at the Spanish Sevens. None of them are yet to don the Kenyan jersey, so looks like they'll be European Union citizens, perhaps after this tournament.
We look forward to that.
Tongue in cheek, of course. It is actually an invitational tournament, and the nature of invitational tournaments is that should teams lose out players to injuries for whatever reason, they'll be able to pick up from a pool. Did see a Spanish talisman, Fernando Feju, earlier on. We'd have expected to see him playing in the Safaricom Sevens tournament, and I believe that there may have been an injury that he got perhaps during the training running up to the tournament. And the reason as to why Arthur Cheng and William Mawira will be honorary Spaniards only just for today. There in the picture are the pseudo-Spanish Kenya international. William Mawira on the right and Arthur Cheng on the left. We did see them turning out for Kenya Harlequins in the National Sevens circuit. I'd like to hear the pep talk. I'm not so certain whether they've learnt a lot of Spanish, or the only Spanish they know is Spanish omelette.
Hola.
Lineup will be retaken, but it looks like someone is down, so the referee has stopped the clock to turn to a Sharks player.
Let's hear it for the Morans as they give us the lap of honor.
Match resumes. We'll get back to the line out. Not straight. So ball turned over to Spain. They'll have the scrum put in. Ball not thrown in straight by Joan Losada. And the Sharks heave a sigh of relief.
The Sharks in possession, just looking to take it in, carry the ball forward, keeping it alive there. That was Lex Bota. And that step opened up acres of space, and he scores at the corner. Beg your pardon, it wasn't Lex Bota, it was Maseko Sizo.
Sizo Maseko just putting on his jet shoes. There was absolutely no way anyone was going to get anywhere close to him. And Kane pick up the ball, just ran through the side of the ruck and found acres of space. Spaniards will be keen on trying to see how they can clog in that space that has been exploited on the fringes of the racks.
Duncan Campbell to attempt a conversion to level the scores with Spain. How does he fare? He is successful. The scores are now Sharks 7, Spain 7. And Hillary, you just notice that as the day edges on, the quality of play is improving.
Definitely, Michael. The boys and the men have been separated. Always happens on day 2 of the knockout events. Day 1 always has a couple of mismatches, but day 2 you have to get evenly matched teams playing in the various categories.
And this is the try scorer, the Spanish try scorer, Inaki Villanueva. Just playing it to Joan Losada. Referee Victor Duor spots the infringement. It'll be a scrum down, a Sharks put in. Remember, the first half is coming to a close. We have about 30 seconds to play. It's 7-all between the Sharks and Spain. This is the second bowl semi-final. If you're just joining us, we're live on Zuku Sports channels 300 and 301. We're also live on K24 TV. And you can also stream the matches on zuku.co.ke/live. We have had matches played in the morning, the bowl quarterfinals. Germany beating Wales 40-0. Morans beating the Lions 19-17. Uganda losing 24-5 to the Sharks. Spain beating Poland 36-7. The Cup quarterfinals saw South Africa's Western Province dump defending champions Shujaa out of the competition with a 29-21 win. Welsh Warriors stopped Simba Saba 19-12. Argentina beat Auckland Metro 52-5. Samurai beat Icons 33-5. We're going into a commercial and we'll be back.
Next week on Zuku Sports. More Champions League action from Arsenal Media as the Gunners face Galatasaray. We bring you the biggest event in the Australian Rugby League calendar, the NRL Grand Final. All the news and views from the African athletics scene with Setting the Pace. Plus our weekly roundup of African rugby with Scrum Down. All this and more next week on Zuku Sports.
Drops it into a great area. Oh, it's all the way. Angel Di Maria with his first Manchester United goal. Rooney on that right foot of his. And it just gets better and better for Manchester United here.
Premier League action as Man United host West Ham. That's MUTV next Tuesday on Zuku Sports.
We are back for the second half. It's all square between the South Sea Sharks from South Africa and Spain. This is a bowl semi-final encounter at the Safaricom Sevens, the 19th edition of a tournament that was first played in 1996.
Both teams matched after the first 7 minutes of play. Second half kicking off. Sharks left to right on your screen in the grey shirts. For all joining us across the world, good afternoon from Nairobi, Kenya. And welcome to the 2014 Safaricom Sevens Day 2 match currently going on. Is the second of the bowl semi-final matches. The first having been played. Kenya Morans losing out to a very, very clinical German team. Match currently ongoing. The Spanish Sevens team playing against the Sharks, the South Sea Sharks from Durban, KwaZulu-Natal. Special mention to everyone watching from across the globe via the live link www.zukuzuku.co.ke/live. Lucas Onyango in Manchester, Eddie Odhiambo in the United States, Frank Basie in Kisumu. Karibuni and welcome.
Spain on the attack, and that's the try scorer, Inaki Villanueva. Will he go over for second try? No, he doesn't. He's marshaled into touch. But Spain starting the second half with a lot of intent, looking to break away and seal a place in the bowl final.
Inaki Villanueva just getting barely meters off from the try line. You look at his eyes show lots of desperation. Interesting name that, Inaki Villanueva. Don't speak a lot of Spanish, but I can tell from the name it probably means new town. Or maybe I'm just being a bit schizophrenic. Anyway, back into the play. Sharks kicking off the pressure from deep in the territory. We did see this man running in the first half, Maseko Sizo. This time running up, just causing a lot of angst among the Spanish defense. Benefit with a penalty. Sharks just trying to look left and center, looking at the various options. Nizo has the ball, steps, loops on through. Great support play coming there by from Nell Dylan, I beg your pardon. And absolutely from nowhere, Wilkinson Kyle, it would appear, gets into the cast. And he wants to audition for the star role. Second try there for the Sharks.
As they edge ahead against Spain. Remember, we still have all of 4 minutes, 40 seconds to play in the second half of this bowl semi-final. Coming to you from the Moi International Sports Center in Kasarani.
Wouldn't still rule out the Spanish Sevens team from getting back into this game. 12 points to 7 is still anyone's game to play with a little under 5 minutes still left on the clock.
The sun is out, the pitch still in good condition after 3 days of rugby. And if you're at home, all the more reason to come down to the stadium and watch a new champion being crowned in the main competition at the Safaricom Sevens.
Definitely much warmer than it was yesterday. You can see the players, the reserves actually on the side of the pitch. All of them have umbrellas. About an hour ago, it had moved to about 24, 25 degrees centigrade. Initial cloud cover that was on in the early part of the day, opening up, definitely giving us great tropical climate, perfect weather for Sevens rugby. Villanueva, who just missed out narrowly on scoring a try moments ago, picking up the ball, looking much better for the Spanish Sevens team. Great thumping tackle coming in there. Angel Lopez did not have any idea of what to actually do to try and wave off that. Spaniards do well, they still retain the possession, but looking bereft of ideas. Ball drop back, but there will be a penalty advantage from the rack to the Sharks players. Why not? And yes, try good. Angel Lopez with the try.
Angel Lopez's effort leveling the scores. Conversion to come. It could be a make or break conversion.
No relation to Angel Di Maria, the Manchester United player, but definitely looks like he wants to dive on through and perhaps shows a little bit more of what he has within his skill set.
His full names are Angel Lopez Vasquez. I've just been looking that up on the internet. I'm not an authority.
It's called Dr. Google. They say nowadays medical doctors are quite, for lack of a better term, concerned at dealing with patients because the knowledge that fellows get on Google is such profound and makes it very hard for professionals to act like authorities within their own fields. I'm certain someone must be Googling what I've actually just said. Please do not. Let's just get back onto the field of play. The Spaniards with a good conversion kick, still on the lead, 2 points. The only separator between both teams.
From the restart, that ball goes high and into the possession of the Sharks. That is Sizo Maseko just taking it into contact there for the Sharks as they look to build from this. That's good continuity, beautiful pop pass. This is a good phase of play from the Sharks.
Nicely wrapped up tackle there coming in from the Spanish defense. Not allowing the Sharks player to pop the ball out. This time the ball is popped out and it appeared that Dunlop, who scored the try moments ago, yes, has great support. The Sharks get back into it. Sharks 17, Spain 14.
Taking those scores for Spain, 17. Sharks, 14.
Conversion attempt yet to still come.
With close to 35 seconds remaining, it's still balanced on a knife edge. A three-pointer. The Sharks just edging it over Spain, 17-14.
The restart will be very critical. The Spanish Sevens team have to retain the kickoff and see just how much luck may play onto their side. 20 seconds, still a lot of time in Sevens rugby.
The conversion was good. The scores are now 19-14. And Spain must score a converted try.
And deep within the territory, Spaniards break through the first tackle. Guillermo Morado breaking on through bat, being very unlucky, knocked on pass.
Maseko Sizo doing what he had to do, just booting it into touch, winning the game for the Sharks.
Very exciting finish, Mike. Definitely exciting action. Up next will be the plate category before we move into the main cup semi-finals. Kenyan lads coming up in various shapes, colors and hues. The yellow bandanas, green wigs. Very colorful atmosphere at the Moi International Sports Center in Kasarani, Nairobi. Up next will be the first plate semi-final. Kenya Simba Saba will be playing against Kenya Shujaa.